Yes people, welcome back. So if you watched the last video, you would have known I was on my way to Lamia. Behind me are the hot springs, so we're gonna go check them out. Let's go. That is so warm. I don't know if you can hear me, but this water is so warm. Looks like I've got a green screen behind me, but I don't. Another insane place you should definitely visit. It's really cool. You want to see the other angle? Yeah, of course you do. There's also so many vans here, but like I don't really see that many people. So I don't know where everyone else is. Very, very cool. If you can come check this out, come check it out. The water's about 37 degrees. It's got sulfur in it, which it's turned my ring blue. I don't know if you can see that, which I'm not very happy about, but there's not much I can do. So unlucky, should have taken my jewelry off, but I absolutely never do that. So, but yes, gonna dry off, have some food, and then we are on our way to Chalcis. Final stop before Athens. Gonna be there for a day or two, and I'll show you it tomorrow probably, because I'm just gonna work for the rest of the day. Obviously I haven't worked this morning, so I've been chilling here, so it's afternoon work time. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Welcome back. So it's Thursday. I am in Chalcis. I got here yesterday, like I said, did some work, like I said. This morning I have run my last long run before Athens half. 18 kilometers. Not going to bore you with the pacing. I did post on Instagram. If you're interested, go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. But we are parked, as you can tell, it's nice weather, so I'm having my post-run muesli, and I had turkey slices as well because they needed eating. Bit of a weird post-run meal, but we're parked really near the castle, so we'll go check that out. The views are amazing. It's nice weather. We're just gonna chill. I also worked after my run for a bit, so it is... Damn, it's 1:45. The day has flown by. So we're just gonna stay in Chalcis again today because it's super nice. And I don't have any other plans, really. So I'm not really sure what you're gonna see for the rest of the day, but you're gonna see some stuff, and I hope you enjoy. All right, Kara Baba Fortress. Honestly, first impressions, terrible. Can you even call this ruins? Just looks like walls, mate. There's a church there. Is this even the right place? This cannot be a castle. They're very liberal at naming their castles, I guess. Am I even allowed in here? Yeah, it said opening times on the thing. Ah, okay. That's more like it. That looks like a castle. What's that then? Is that a church? I don't know, it's not open. Do. Hi, Kalimera. How much is entry?
It's free.
Oh, cool.
Okay, you don't touch.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome. Thank you. So, decent. That was built in 1688 when to basically protect Chalcis, and it worked really well. A few years later, they were invaded by the allies of Venice and they won. So big ups the architect who designed that church. One thing that's mental to me now, after the last video of Meteora, if you haven't seen it, go check it out, is this was built in 1688. Those monasteries in Meteora were built in the 1500s, so you know, nearly 200 years before, and dare I say they were slightly better quality and obviously a lot harder to build because they're on top of these monolithic pillars. So it just makes that even more impressive, which is crazy. But yeah, not a bad castle, a little bit boring, but you know, it served its purpose well. All right, it's about a 10-15 maybe minute walk to the town centre, where I don't think there's much to do, but look at the view, very nice. Look at the view. You've even got cactus here. Mad. It's very hilly here. Not as hilly as where did I drive from? I actually can't remember. Not as hilly as where? Where was I just? Not as hilly as Lamia. That's where I was, Lamia. Not as hilly as Lamia, but still crazy hilly. So my my long run this morning was incredibly hard. Fitness wise was fine, but my legs just felt heavy. According to my watch, I walked up the equivalent of 20 floors, which is a lot. So there's no point to this story. So yeah, it's hilly here. All right, this is the Red House, which is a tourist attraction apparently, but it's closed at the moment. So I guess it's having work done. I don't know why it's a tourist attraction either. It literally is just a red house. Maybe I should do some research on that so I don't look ignorant. But there, that's the two main tourist attractions in Chalcis. So we're just chilling. Over here is the main beach. I'm not going to chill on the beach today. You'll be able to see why, hopefully. It's all pebble and dirty, but the views are cool. Off to get a mythos and do some work. and charge stuff. Again, a problem with living in a van is you've really got to be scarce with your electricity. So my phone's dead, so I need to go charge that up, reply to a few messages, do work stuff, and then I'll catch you later. We'll decide what we're doing. I'm definitely going to stay here tonight and then on to Athens tomorrow. How exciting. And then I'm in Athens for 2 and a bit weeks. Oh, I'm tired now. That run has done me in, man. I need to get food as well. All I have in my van is chicken and yogurt. I feel like I say that every vlog so far. Again, I don't have a big fridge in the van, so it does require more shopping. But I also have never planned ahead, so it's like when I got back from the run, I was like, oh, I got no food. Frustrating, but all self-inflicted, which I don't mind. I don't mind when it's self-inflicted because I can't blame anyone but myself, and I prefer that than looking to blame other people. Nice view, bounce park, sound. Bosh, it's still Thursday. Went to the shop earlier, and one thing I actually hate about European shops, I don't think it's everywhere, I can't really remember about the other countries, it was definitely in Bulgaria and it's obviously here as well, is that the meat is behind a counter and you have to talk to someone. That makes me sound very antisocial. But I don't want to talk to someone when I'm ordering, especially when I can't read the language. I want to just scan Google Translate, take my time deciding what to get, and then get it. But can't do that, so instead I have to make myself look like an idiot. They often have to call someone over who speaks English, and then I speak to them, and then they relay it, and so on. It just makes the whole experience so much more stressful than it needs to be. But got a little cut of steak for dinner, and we're gonna cook that up and have it with some grains and a bit of beetroot as well. Then tomorrow, gonna head off to Athens early doors, cooking with door open, if you're wondering. And I did this yesterday as well, and 3 mosquitoes flew in, and I managed to get 2 of them, but 1 ate me alive overnight, and I'm so bitten up, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. It's nice weather, I'm parked in a nice spot, nice views, so I'm just gonna do it. But cook this steak up, I'll show you it when it's done, and then Athens tomorrow. So enjoy the steak. Well, I'll enjoy the steak, you enjoy looking at the steak, and I'll catch you, this is exactly what I said earlier, but I'll catch you tomorrow. Good morning, it is Friday morning, and guess what? I slept terribly because a little mosquito made its way into my van and I got absolutely obliterated. I am feeling it today. Got my coffee because right now I am about to drive to Athens. Gonna drive straight to a gym. I did look if there are any local gyms around here, but they all look terrible, and I am a bit of a gym snob, to be honest. So I found one that looks half decent in Athens. I'm gonna drive straight there, and it's leg day today. And I actually feel ruined, mate. It would be good if I could have another rest day, but I do, yeah, want to go to the gym. I'll probably do like a half leg day and then some arms, because why not? I need bigger arms, so it is what it is. But we're gonna head there. I've got to stop on the way, get diesel, and some food as well, because that steak I bought yesterday was only bought enough for my evening meal to just tide me over. We got to do a full shop today. but I will catch you in the gym. I'll film some talking stuff in the gym. See you there. Alright, we just got to Body Shed Gym in Athens. Parking was incredibly stressful, as always when you're trying to park a massive van in a city, but we got it done. And a day pass here was 20 euros. So best believe I'm gonna have a good session because I need to make the most of that. That's the most expensive one since Germany probably, but let's go check it out. I always like warming up with leg curls and leg extensions, mainly to warm up my knees, also I feel like I connect better with them when I do it first. Now, into the main bread and butter. I'm going to do dumbbell Bulgarians today because I genuinely don't think there's any better leg exercise at the moment. Alright, watching that back, that was too fast, so let's slow this one down. And then to finish off, we're going to do some single leg press. I would do dual leg, but I just can't be bothered to load up more. To be completely honest, I would do like an RDL or something after as well, but you need to adjust volume based on your recovery, and I'm just not recovering as quickly because I'm running more, which is fine. Also, my hamstrings respond pretty well, my quads do not. So that's why I have a little bit more quad volume in this workout. And then after my single leg press, I'm going to do a lying leg curl and then done. Boom, legs done. Now I am walking into central Athens to find, well, go to, I know where it is, a rooftop bar, coffee bar. Gonna have a coffee, enjoy the view, and get some work done. So I'll catch you there.
So frappe is like very strong. That one is
Good morning. Behind me is the Panathenaic Stadium, which is the first ever stadium used in the modern Olympic Games in 1896, and it is also the only stadium made entirely of marble. It dates back to 320 BC. Obviously it's had renovations and stuff done, and if you come between 7:30 and 9, and it's currently 7:26, apparently you can use the track. So we're gonna do a track session at the very first ever Olympic Stadium. I'm pretty excited, which is weird. I'm excited to run at a track when you put it in basic terms, but it's cool, it's very cool. My legs are pretty sore after yesterday, and I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm gonna get the excuses out early doors. But today we've got 1 kilometer conversational, 90-second rest, 800 meters at 3:45, 90-second rest, then that again, 400 meters at 3:35, then 60 seconds rest. Do that 6 times, pretty savage. Then 200 meters at 3:25 with a 40-second rest. Do that 5 times, and then 1.5k cool down. Let's get into it before the track gets busy. There is currently 2 other people here, so little solo track day. $800 meters done, 20 seconds more rest, and then on to the 400s, 6 times. It's tough. Eating makes such a big difference. Boom, workout done. Pretty sick. It's quite hard, but not too hard. Hit all my paces. And this is where the emperor sat. Look at this. Just watching the Olympics from this marble throne. Sick, mate. They do that in ancient Greece, or was that only Rome? That might have only been the Colosseum. Still cool though. Decent. But this view is crazy. Just imagine being a fella in the 1900s, watching the Olympic Games, sat on these marble stones, drinking wine. I'm sure that's what they did. And then imagine being the first people to build it, 320 BC, drinking wine still probably. Chilling. It's crazy. So cool. It's a shame it's not used more really. I think it's used for a bit of the archery. Well, it was used for a bit of the archery in the Olympic Games. And it was used as like the finale in the marathon. So you ran into here and finished off your marathon in front of those emperor's seats, which would have been a crazy feeling. Tomorrow we're gonna head up the hill and see all the monuments, and that will be in the next video. So make sure you subscribe to catch that, give this a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.